Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Southern Charm Refinishing. I appreciate you for joining me. And on this next video, we're going to see something that to me was a lot of work, but it was so fun seeing it come together. So this is one that I literally drove several hours to pick up because I saw the treasure in it. I honestly didn't know it was in as bad a shape as it was, but I believe, if I remember correctly, it was a 2.5 hour trip there and 2.5 hours back. So I drove quite a ways to get it. And when I got there and realized it was in pretty bad shape, but I knew I wasn't going home empty-handed. So I went ahead and loaded it and drove home, unloaded, and literally rushed back the other direction to get my children at school. So as you can see in the next few clips, this piece had a lot of work. The drawers were swelled shut. And I literally did not even take payment for it for several days because I knew it was a big project. It would be a very big undertaking. And I wasn't honestly sure if I could get it all done. But with lots of grit and sometimes scratching my head wondering why I ever picked it up, and use of hammers and things to get the drawers unjammed, I started seeing the light, and I thought, I think I can tackle this. So anyway, y'all join me, and we'll get started on this next video, and you'll see literally something that should have went in the burn pile or in the trash pile, and I just did not have the heart to throw it out at the time, and someone came along and saw it, thanks to the Wilsons, and saw the potential in it that I did, and he stuck with me very patiently as I worked through every issue and problem that this desk had, and boy, it turned out beautiful. So if you stick around for the whole entire video, you will see a shining star at the end. It turned out really, really nice. And they chose some really pretty colors, and it turned out just a true treasure. So hopefully they are still enjoying it and will enjoy it for many years to come. Anyway, thanks for joining me again. Stick around and you will see what it turned into. See you on the next video. This was my listing photo for the piece, and honestly there's been much improvement since in that department, thankfully. You will see in the next few clips that there was lots and lots of cleaning involved. Thankfully, my whole entire family, we joined in as a family affair and cleaned and cleaned and cleaned on this piece. Then we went to start on the repairs. There was no idea what this was on the top of the dresser. I wanted to remove it to get a smooth finish, and no one could tell me how to remove it. So I sanded and sanded and sanded, and unfortunately, in a few places, sanded a little too deep past the veneer. That was a big oops for me. Unfortunately, because of this, there was a lot more work involved, but that's okay. All of this was a learning experience for me, and thanks to my surf prep sander, as you see here, it allowed me to continue sanding and filling and sanding some more. Then the next one will show you using some more primer and more filler. I literally took my hands through this whole entire process as I was sanding and filling, and would fill any little divot and dip and unlevel places in the piece. I would fill it again. Then I would come back with more primer, and I would prime it again. As you can see, As I did this process, the divots and little dips did continue to decrease. Then it allowed us to prime and start painting with the Wise Owl 1 hour enamel in the color Higgins Lake. Then they wanted a French country look, and we had some inspirational photos that showed gold. So we used Modern Masters paint in the color Champagne Gold, and they wanted a little distressing to show the Higgins Lake coming through. And so in the next few pictures you will see that I did start to distress a little bit, and then the distressing was a little too much, so we went back and put another coat of Modern Masters and just gently distressed from there. And in the details, we will show where we used Heirloom Traditions. In that picture right there, you can see the black coming out. That's a black antiquing gel from Heirloom Traditions that I still continue to have and use. That shows just a little spot that had to be repaired. Then the next slide shows the drawer handles had to be bondoed, and I wanted everything to be like new. Then the next couple of slides shows the drawer liner that was put in. This was kind of a surprise for the owner, and she loves florals, and I found this coordinating wallpaper, and it absolutely made it pop. I then painted the drawers insides with a custom mixed color to match the background of the wallpaper. And then the after. It is so beautiful. I could not be more happy with how it turned out. Thank you for watching this video and sticking with me throughout the process as I build my new YouTube channel. Feel free to share, and thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.